We've got the start of this one coming your way in moments from Progressive Field. The Twins and the Indians are on their way next. We've got baseball for you this afternoon from Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today, a showdown out of the American League Central between the Minnesota Twins and the Cleveland Indians. Who'll get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Trevor Bauer gets the ball for the Indians in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Pride and joy of the UCLA Bruins, former #1 draft pick with the Arizona Diamondbacks. This guy has really found himself good fastball, and he's one of these guys that he's into the new metrics. He likes to see that spin rate and that carry on the four-seam fastball. Good fastball, 95 to 97. His curveball, though, might be his out pitch. It's a 12-6 straight down curveball. One of the top pitchers in the league right now.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Jorge Polanco is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Popped him up. Lindor is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's done well, 7 for 12. He's taken him deep once. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Bauer has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in a swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Batting fourth.
Bauer pauses. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
The first baseman, TJ.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
2-2. Here it is. Full count now, 3-2. Jonathan Scope would be next. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. Twins strand a pair. A 0 for the Twins in their half of the first. Indians coming up. You've tuned into Jake Odorizzi gets the ball for the Twins in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Jake Odorizzi is a really good pitcher. Doesn't get a lot of respect for the quality that he has. Low to mid-90s fastball, great straight changeup, and more importantly, a curveball that he can throw at any time. A really strong 3-pitch mix. He's a pitcher, not a thrower.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, comes in with 6 hits in 17 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Hit well on the ground to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He won the Silver Slugger for shortstops last year. And in today's games, shortstops swing the bat well. And for him to walk away with that award tells you what kind of a player he is.
Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
First delivery to him on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Popped him up. Astudillo over to his left. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. So now Carlos Santana. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded foul. Odorizzi, a former Tampa Bay Ray. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ready with the 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a. Now at the plate, Jonathan Scope. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
Gonzalez on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting eighth, the catcher.
Here comes the first pitch.
Number 64.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Astudillo tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. 2 balls and a strike now. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count. Byron Buxton would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bauer's ready with the payoff pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Here's Carlos Gonzalez as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Polanco into shallow center. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting 6. The designated hitter.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And Jake Bauers comes to the plate. Popped him up. Astudillo is underneath this one. And he's got it for out number 2. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, he's 1 for 4. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Buxton is there, and how about that? A 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Stepping into the box, Max Kepler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ramirez is there, and that's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. Striding in for the Indians, Roberto Perez.
For the Indians, the catcher.
First offering on its way.
Perez.
Skied into straightaway right. Kepler's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. So one man gone for Cleveland here in the 3rd. And into bat next, the left-handed outfielder, Leonis Martin. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Two and 1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single.
Throw won't get him. Lindor at second with 2 down. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1 and 1.
1 and 1.
The 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The set and the 1-2. Fouled off. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Indians Stepping into the box, Nelson Cruz. He drew a walk his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Nelson Cruz goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. Eddie Rosario comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Swinging a soft liner. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's C.J. Cron now 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
1-1 to count. 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Jose Ramirez.
A ball and no strikes. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Buxton going back to the track. Gone! Solo shot to right center as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
If you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. Buxton racing back, still ranging back, and it's gone as they add still another. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana, and with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
Back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Into the box, Carlos Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
Hit hard up the middle, but that finds its way through for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Here now is Jake Bauers as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. that's on the outside corner. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Gonzalez ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There he goes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Buxton on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's Leonis Martin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Runners off for second. Strike taken to throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Miguel.
Into the box, Miguel Sano. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets him going.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Lindor ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Now batting, Byron Buxton. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Standing in, Leonis Martin. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Lifted in the air out to right. Kepler's there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
And he fouls this one off. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Francisco Lindor becomes the second out in the bottom of the fifth. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rosario is there. And the inning is over. So after Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. 2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man. This is skied into short left center. Lindor ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 11.
Digging in once again, Jorge Polanco. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now here's a swing and yet another pop up toward the left side of the diamond. And that'll get down for a base hit. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eddie Rosario. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Jose Ramirez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Buxton going back on it. To the track, to the wall. Whoa, give me a break. That landed in Heritage Park. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, and the Tribe have opened it up to 4-1.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping in now, Carlos Santana.
Santana.
Bounced weakly near the plate. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Number 24.
Now at the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And he's way off balance with the swing there. He'll try again, 1-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Jake Bauers. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way.
Bauers.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. The 0-1 delivery. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
The batter.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Fouled off. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Here's Miguel Sano. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. 2 balls and a strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Taylor Rogers gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 55. Taylor.
So striding forward now, Tyler Naquin. Lifetime versus this arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
To 1-2 now. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they stretch the lead to 5-1. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
The catcher, number 55.
Into the box now, Roberto Perez. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler is there, one away.
The center fielder.
One out now for the Indians in their 7th. And into bat next, the left-handed outfielder, Leonis Martin. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting, and at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Francisco Lindor. His prior history versus this arm, just a 1 for 12 career line. And there's a base hit on the line.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, in there. Now the throw is well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base. Lindor stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, to keep his front shoulder in and be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here's another 0-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. That'll bring in Willians Astudillo. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Adam Simber been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Ball 1, well below the zone. Pitch popped up. Perez has a play. 1 out. And there are the final numbers for the Indian starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total, Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
Byron Buxton is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Liner towards second. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
You know, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 2-1.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that's in there. Base hit. At the plate, Jorge Polanco. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike two. Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Nelson Cruz. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
1-2 as he chases the slider. Buxton on second. Kepler on at first with 2 down. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now batting.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jose Ramirez becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Skied into straightaway right. Kepler back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Striding in, Carlos Gonzalez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Popped him up. Astudillo over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Eddie Rosario. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gonzalez has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, C.J. Cron. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. And now a pitch on the way. Right there for strike 1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Martin going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Dan Otero gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Final strike for the Twins. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Full count, 3-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with the big win at home.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Cleveland Indians took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Trevor Bauer takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Cleveland Indians, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Trevor Bauer. The loss goes to Jake Odorizzi. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
I'm in my life, in my life,